Okay, a blessed day everyone for our STEM student for our Earth Science subject. So for today discussion po, or sa week 4 po natin na discussion, para po makasagutan niyo po at mag-guide po kayo sa sim number 4. So natalakay po natin yung mga lesson po natin about the Earth characteristic, the Earth sphere or the Earth subsystem. Last week po, minerals. And for this week po, we're going to talk about the classification of rocks. So, meron po tayong reference po dito for our United States Department of Agriculture. We'll know that the STEM student ay deserving for being an engineer. No? So, meron din daw po pala tayong kailangan tukuyin about engineering classification of rocks. The idea is from discussion last week about minerals. Magpo-proceed po tayo for this week po about the classification of rocks. No? So, proceed po tayo for this part po. We'll know that the rock is a naturally occurring aggregate of minerals or the other rock fragments. Malalaman po natin na last week po natalakay po natin the physical properties of minerals, saan siya nagmula, saan siya pwedeng ma-identify, saan siya pwedeng ma-discover, at na-explore po natin yon sa pagtalakay po o different properties po ng minerals. So, madali-madali na po ito sa inyo dahil natukoy niyo po at napag-aralan niyo na po ito ng junior high school. Pero lalali naman po natin ng kaunti, no? Okay, so alam naman po natin when we talk about the classification of rocks, we have the igneous, the sedimentary, and metamorphic rock. Okay po, proceed po tayo. First muna po, we talk about the igneous rocks. When we talk about the igneous rocks, it can form when molten rock or magma cool down and solidifies with or without crystallization, either below the surface as intransitive or plutonic. Ito po ay pwedeng tukuyin po natin as plate, no? Or on the surface of extrusive or volcanic rock. Okay po. Well, no, mapapansin po natin, sabi po kanina sa umpisang part po ng igneous rock, when molten rock magma. So alam po natin na magpa-process siya coming from volcano, no? From magma. Pero mapipigure po natin that from the volcano, this flowing lava is molten. Sabi, alam naman po natin from inside the volcano, the magma, then pag nag-outside siya, lava. This flowing lava is molten rock that will harden into an igneous rock. So yun yung ina-identify pala at ma-identify natin ng mga igneous rock from magma to lava. Okay? Mapapansin po natin that the chemical composition of the magma is the rate which is cool determine what rock form as the mineral cool and crystallize. So yung po yung mapapansin po natin for other info po pagdating po kay igneous rock. Okay? Let's proceed on the igneous rock texture. It refers to the physical appearance or character of the rock, such as grain size, shape, and arrangement. Kung pansin rin po natin, no, we have different properties, physical properties of minerals last week. Meron din pong ina-identify na classification info dito na about sa bawat classification rocks, which is the texture, and under ng texture, ma-identify natin siya through arrangement, the size, and the shape itself. Igneous rocks that crystallize slowly beneath the Earth's surface. Okay. Beneath the Earth's surface, typically have visible individual minerals. Extrusive, pansinin po natin, no, may dalawang component po ang igneous rock, intransitive and extrusive po. Pag daw po extrusive igneous rocks tend to cool much more rapidly. Mas mabilis po siyang mag-cool down. And the minerals grow quicker and cannot get as large they does have a sugary or fine grain texture. So, madalit salita po, yung texture ng dalawa, no, noong sa igneous rock is nakadepende kay intransitive at extrusive. At alam naman po natin, no, sabi po dito, mas mabilis sa extrusive mag-cool down compared into intransitive. O, next slide po tayo. Ito po yung different texture po natin. The coarse, ito medyo magaspang, no? And yung glassy or fine, ito yung medyo mapapansin natin kay coarse, medyo waxy, medyo hindi siya medyo magaspang, no? Pagdating kay glassy or fine, this is the two idea from the texture from igneous rocks. Okay? Mineralogic content from igneous rock. We have felsic, mafic, and ultramafic. When you hear felsic rock, it determines the felsic minerals. No? Alam po natin ano po yung mga felsic minerals. These rocks, examples to the granite, are usually low or light colored and have low density. So doon pa lang po sa process from mineralogic content ni igneous rock from the lava or from the magma into lava, papuntang lava, mapapansin po natin yung process ng cool down temperature ng mismong extrusive and intrusive po natin. Okay? When you hear a mafic rock naman po, ito naman po ay ina-identify niya mga sample natin na basalt. Ito po is usually dark color compared to felsic na light color lang. But the mafic rock is but not always and have a higher density than felsic rock. When you hear ultramafic rock, ito po with more than 90% of mafic minerals, ito yung sample na dunite or danite po. No? Ito po yung mineralogic content po under igneous rock. Okay? Next po tayo, other classification of rocks, we hear the sedimentary rock. When you hear a sedimentary rock, mapapansin po natin na ito yung ma-idea natin na pwede dito mas marami ma-identify na mga minerals. Okay? Sedimentary rocks are classified by the source of their sediments and are produced by one or more processes as follow po. No? Tingnan po natin yun. Meron po tayo the clastic sedimentary rocks. When you hear the sedimentary clastic, ito po ay nagpo-compose ng older and then yung mga depositation po natin from the rocks itself. No? Mapapansin po natin, it's the sedimentary rock is made of sand that is cemented together to form a sandstone. No? So yung po pala yung idealistic na meron si sedimentary rock. Sample niya na rock is made of sand that is cemented together to form a sandstone. So meron po tayo noon. Another idea for the sedimentary rocks is the compaction and cementing together of sediments. So parang boundary siya noong dalawang classification natin ng rock, which is the igneous and the metamorphic. No? Idea from the broken pieces of rock like gravel, sand, silt, or clay, those sediments can be formed from the weathering and erosion of pre-existing rocks. Now, other idea from the sedimentary rocks or for the clastic itself, the sedimentary rocks are also included the chemical precipitates, no? The solid materials left behind after the liquid evaporates. So may idea natin yung sample po dito, yun yung mga clay, silt, sand, pebbles, cobbles, and boulders po. So ito po yung mga clastic sedimentary rocks po. Okay. Other idea from the sedimentary rocks is the chemical sedimentary rocks form when minerals precipitate. Nabanggit na po natin kanina. From a solution, usually seawater. Halite and gypsum are example of minerals that precipitate from aqueous solution to form biochemical sedimentary rock. Po, no? Sandstone. Biochemical sedimentary rocks naman are composed of accumulation of organic debris. The coal and some limestone are example of the biological sedimentary rocks. Okay? So let's move naman po on last classification of rocks. We hear the metamorphic rocks. The metamorphic rocks are the result of the transformation of the pre-existing rock type, the protolite, in the process called the metamorphism, which means the change in form. The protolite is subjected to heat greater than 150 degrees Celsius. Extreme pressure causing profound physical or chemical change. The protolite may be sedimentary rock, igneous rock, and other older metamorphic rock. Other idea from the metamorphic rock is sample is the quartzite. The quartzite is a metamorphic rock formed when quartz sandstone is exposed to heat and pressure within the earth. So mapapansin po natin na itong si metamorphic rock is a form where the minerals is an existing rock are changed by heat and pressure within the earth. No? Ang sample nga na mapwede po natin dyan yung quartzite po. Quartzite po. No? Ito po, ma-identify natin under metamorphic rock, the texture foliated and non-foliated. Foliation refers to flat or wavy planar features. Ito po yung sample po na meron si looking like layers po caused by the alignment of flatty minerals such as mica. No? So yung sample po natin ng mica. So meron po tayo slate, schist, jeans po. No? Is the metamorphic environment. Ito po may idea po natin what is the temperature itself from the low, the intermediate, from the high no? Temperature. Ito po yung rock name and the rock description. Okay, ito po yung mga rock description po. Yung kaibahan po. Nakadepende pa rin po yan for foliation because of the temperature itself. How about when you hear the texture non-foliated? Texture non-foliated, it's have interlocking grains with no specific pattern. They are classified based on composition of this usually depends on the type of rock is originally formed from ito po yung sample ng mga non-foliated rocks from metamorphic rock. Meron po tayong crystalline carbon, the quartz, and the calcite. And the description of rock itself, the description of minerals itself, so ito po. So mapapansin po natin yung kaibahan kay non-foliated at kay foliated rock under metamorphic po. No? Okay, pansinin po natin pag homogeneous po, no? Meron po tayong sample dyan ng minerals which is the quartz. There are characteristic chemical composition sulfur. Ito po iyon, no? Pansinin po natin yung picture figure. Pagdating naman po kay another characteristic chemical composition, meron po tayong quartz, which is the silicon oxide that we have. Okay? And we have last, which is the tourmaline or tourmaline. Ito po yung another characteristic composition po ng minerals, rocks po. Okay? So, to another idea po na pwede po natin malaman, you take down notes po, ito di ko po masya-show. From the type of rocks, we have to determine how great that the three classification of rocks from igneous, from the igneous, sedimentary, and metamorphic, mapapansin po natin yung mga rock sample. Ito po, yung sample po natin kanina na quartz po. Ito po is a kind of, sabi nga po natin, that is characteristic chemical composition of quartz, SiO2, on the silicon oxide. Mapapansin po natin, yung texture niya, crystal, visible to naked eye. Kitang-kita po. Pero yung formation po niya ay magma cool slowly. So, from magma, no, to lava, process to cool slowly. Mabagal po ang kanyang pag pag-mold po because of the temperature. So sabi nga po sa formation, magma cools slowly. Pero rock type niya ay diorite. D-I-O-R-I. Okay? Another po which is minerals po natin ay yung pyroxene. Yung crystal, yung pyroxene po natin, pwede natin siyang sabihin po na texture niya ay crystal or tiny or microscopic. No? Yung pyroxene po, P-Y-R-O-X-E-N-E. Pyroxene is a mineral sample. Ang kanyang texture is crystal tiny or microscopic. Kasi po ang formation ng kanyang nangyari sa kanya because the magma erupted and cooled quickly compared to quartz na mabagal yung pag-cool down ng magma. Kay pyroxene, other minerals that we have, yung magma erupted and cooled quickly. Mabilis yung kanyang temperature na mag-down. Ang rock type ni pyroxene ay sample ni rock type andesite. No? Andesite, spelling is A-N-D-E-S-I-T. So yun po yung mapapansin po natin pagdating po kay the rock sample that we have from the texture, the formation itself, the rock, and the rock type. No? Mapapansin din po natin dito, banggitin ko po, no, we have the type of rocks. In the type of rocks, we have the igneous. Banggitin ko po ito. Ito po yung mga type of rocks. Type of rocks with igneous rocks. Ito po yung mga sample niya. No? Pag po intrusive, ito po yung mga sample. Slow cooling of magma. Papapansin po natin, wala na po sa illustration, no? Binabanggit ko na lang po, no? Sa igneous rock, yung mga intrusive po doon ay yung mga sample like granite and diorite. And then pwede rin po yung gabbro, G-A-B-B-R-O. Extrusive, ito po yung mga rapid cooling of lava. Pumice, obsidian, and basalt. So yung po yung mga igneous rock. Pagdating kay sedimentary rock, ito po yung type niya which is the clastic. Ano po yung plastic po natin? Meron tayong sandstone, no? Yun po yung sample niya. Meron din po tayong chemical. Compaction of dissolved minerals. So ito po yung sample ni sedimentary rock na mga chemical. Iron ore or rock salt. Po, no? Yun po yung mga sedimentary rock. Organic. Sa sedimentary rocks naman pa din po, ito po yung mga organic na kung saan compaction of organic materials, such as limestone and yung mga coal po natin. Last, metamorphic rock. Ito po yung mga types of rocks po natin na meron foliated sa kaput non-foliated. When you hear a foliated, ito po yung sample na genes po natin. And then slate po, no? Yung palite din po, pwede din po yun. Sa non-foliated, under metamorphic rock, ito po yung mga marble, quartzite, and hornfelds po. And so yun po yung mga sample. Tandaan po natin pagka igneous rock, na-identify niya yung types ng intrusive and extrusive. Pag sedimentary rocks, ito yung na-identify niya yung plastic, chemical, at organic. At pagdating kay metamorphic rock, pwede natin siya ma-identify through foliated and non-foliated. Okay? So, that's all na makita po natin kung ano pong meron pagdating po kay classification of rocks. So, different characteristic ang nakita po natin. So, yun po yung lesson po natin for this week. Okay? So, yun po. Thank you so much and God bless you. Thank you.